Well, hey there, my gorgeous peeps on Instagram. Look at you. It's so good to be back here with you. Happy New Year. A little bit belated, but so good to be here with you. And hey there, my gorgeous peeps on Facebook. It's so good to be here with you. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys. I'm Donna Hoffman. They call me the Interior Design Advocate because I advocate on behalf of brilliant design lovers and professional interior designers across the country and beyond. And I help you to attain those goals, to get the business success that you want, to get to the design success that you want. And oh my gosh, there are so many exciting plans that we have for you this year. I just love being here with you every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern. I stop what I'm doing at our luxury interior design company. That's right. I run a very busy, in-demand interior design company in the Philadelphia region of the United States. We work all over the country, but we are based in the Philadelphia region. I hope you guys had a wonderful vacation and some R&R time off and away from the world between Christmas and New Year's, and I took a little extra time after that. Steve and I buzzed down to Puerto Rico, got in a little beach time. I bought some pretty resort wear, I got that. And I got a cold. It's not COVID so far. The tests are coming back negative. But if my voice sounds a little wonky today, you know why. All right, gorgeous peeps. I'm getting hellos and waves on Instagram, and hello to everybody on Facebook as people are joining. All right, so today's topic, I get so many questions from interior designers who want to know how I did what I did. How did you start a design business during a recession, the recession of '08, and how did you build the kind of success that you have? And people say, you seem so calm with it. You seem so comfortable with it. Well, I have done that, but it's a process. So I wanted to talk to you today about the 4 qualities that successful interior designers share, successful interior design business owners share. And some of these, most of them, are things that you cultivate and develop. Well, the first one is all of these successful design business owners that I coach and that I befriend, that I know in my circle, they have the following qualities. And number 1 is that they're organized. They are super organized in the way they organize their time, the way they organize their projects, in the way they organize mindset, in the way they organize the design process itself. You have to know that in our industry, a terrible stereotype about interior designers, and it can be true, is that their interior designers are discombobulated, right brain, not organized. So you want to fight that so that your clients are overwhelmed by your excellence, and you want to make sure that you are a standout in terms of being a highly organized interior designer. And I can tell you that successful interior designers that I coach and that I befriend, those business owners are organized. The next piece that they all share, or quality they all share, is they have a lot of inner clarity. They have clarity about who they are in the industry. What is their POD, their point of difference? They have clarity about where they want to take their business. They have clarity about how to do what needs to be done in their business. They have clarity about business practices being systematized. They're really clear that the more clarity they bring to their business, the greater ease they bring to their personal life and around their business. So that's another quality that they share. And then another huge one, a huge quality that all successful interior design business owners share, is that there's confidence. There has to be, right? It's not easy being out in the business world. It's not easy monetizing creativity. It can be done. It can absolutely be done. You need to know how to thread the needle. But confidence in yourself, confidence in your design ability, confidence in your business ability, so that when you've got a fork in the road in your business, if you need to go right or left. You have that confidence in your own decision making. It's a very important skill and muscle, and it's again one that I believe is developed over time. And then the last quality they all share is a desire to continually build and grow their efficiencies, continue to grow their excellences, because by doing that, by becoming more tomorrow than I was yesterday or am today, I'm putting little weights in the bank, little chips in the bank of my own success formula, right? And there are a couple of ways to do that. One is trying to muscle through it on your own. which takes a lot of time trying to invent the wheel by yourself. And the other way to do it is by tapping into somebody who's carved a path before you, a coach, a business coach. And so the successful design business owners that I am friends with in my mastermind, in my circle of industry colleagues, as well as the ones that I coach, they all recognize, as I did as well, that to speed your success, to shorthand your success, rather than having to figure it out yourself and get lonely leader syndrome, which is a real thing, not pleasant to feel like you're all alone at the helm of your company, whether you're a company of 1 or a company of 10, doesn't matter. It can be lonely when it's just you making all the decisions, thinking your way through things. So leaning into a coach who can show you what works, tell you what doesn't, don't even bother your time, waste your time or money on X, Y, or Z. That is a quality that all successful design business owners have, that they have leaned into excellent coaching and excellent coaching programs. So I want to invite you to a free new webinar I have, a new workshop called The 3 Keys to Build Your Rockstar Interior Design Business. The 3 Keys to Build Your Rockstar Interior Design Business. It's a free workshop that I'm offering next week, next Wednesday and Thursday, the 19th and the 20th. And I put up a link for you here on Facebook, and I guess link in bio for you guys on Instagram. So what was that? It's not in there. Sorry, we're gonna have to give it to you. Steve will have to put it in for you. But here on Facebook, we have it for you. You can go grab your seat for the 3 keys to build your rockstar interior design business success. And that free workshop is brimming with great information for people who are sensitives and who are creatives, and that applies to designers. And sometimes we think we're not quite cut out to do what needs to be done in the business world and really rock it. Lie, lie, lie. Don't buy into that mindset. It's a crappy mindset that I bought into, mistakenly so. But we definitely, as creatives, need a different type of business mindset. And we also need to combine what we do with very particular business strategy and practice. So knowing who you are as a creative and knowing how to lean into that to unleash your power so that you can really rock interior design business practice, it's a great combo, mindset and. So I hope you'll join me, because that workshop is my gift to you, and it's also my kickoff for my brand new program called the Successful Design Business Academy, which is a 6-month program specifically and completely created for interior designers who are sensitives and creatives, possibly even empaths like me, who feel the currents pretty deeply between clients and business cycles and news cycles. You can really get inside and rattle your cage a little bit. And I'm going to be teaching you in that program things that you can do as a sensitive, as a creative, so that you really maintain your confidence, your clarity, so that you can lean into excellent business practice as well. So there it is. So I would love to take your questions. If you have questions about your design business practice, I'm happy to take those. I also want to be able to tell you what we are talking about next week. Hold the phone, So while you're putting in any questions, if you have them, happy to take those. And next week we're kind of piggybacking a little bit on this. Next week we're talking about how to select the right team of subcontractors as a professional interior designer or a do-it-yourselfer. How to select the right team of subcontractors as a professional interior designer. I'll also be giving tips that do-it-yourselfers can handle as well, or could benefit from. But definitely all of my professionals, you'll want to be here with me next week for that. So if you have questions, I'm glad to take them. And if not, we'll wrap early. I'll have a little more tea. Sandra's saying hello and Happy New Year. Marcia said she's already signed up for the new workshop. She's looking forward to it. I can't wait. Marcia said, is your 6-month program open to licensed interior designers or to everyone who signs up? Marcia, I'm only encouraging people who are practicing interior design business owners to be part of the Successful Design Business Academy. I don't know why somebody who's not a practicing professional interior designer would want to join it. I take it back. I know there are people who in business who are sensitives, empaths, creatives, who might think there's benefit in the program for them, and there could be, but so much of it is focused on the interior design industry, on the interior design trade. So it's really for people who are either not happy, you've been in the business for 7-8 years or less, and you are in a growth phase and you're not happy with where your revenue is or the amount of stress that you have, or you're thinking of starting and your knees are knocking. And I would say even design business owners who've been in it for a while, and you feel like you've plateaued at a particular area, but what keeps building for you is a sense of stress from your clients, stress not getting clients, stress from the clients that you do get. It's a weird dynamic when you're a sensitive, right? It all gets inside. Oh, it's the worst until you know how to set up business practices that keep everything at bay so that you can kind of sit on top of it all and ride through it. So Marcia, I hope I answered you. Yes, this program is for practicing interior design business owners. I'll tell you who else can use it. If you're a home stager, if you're in a home design related field, so that would be if you're a window workroom doing business directly with the interior design trade or with the public. If you are a stager, a home stager, if you're a one-day room redesigner, if you are selling an interior design package of some sort, if you're a faux finish artist, that sort of thing, and you're working directly with the public or directly with designers. If you need help building your business revenue, your business success, and keeping that stress down low and out the window, you're going to love SBDA, Successful Design Business Academy. It's a goodie. And again, join me for my free workshop so you can get a sense of my teaching and get a sense of what are the important pillars to lean into to create that rock star success, high success, low stress. That's my motto. Anyway, here on Instagram, Malcolm Barty, I hope I'm saying this right. What? Lombardi. I'm sorry. What about students that are not yet in the business? I think you should hop into the Successful Design Business Academy program so that when you do get into the business, you are going to be light years ahead of designers who just sort of stumbled into it like I did. They don't teach you in design school. They don't teach you the business of the business, not in real practicum. They don't teach you the business of managing clients, the business of attracting clients. They don't teach you the business of marketing. And nobody teaches you the business of mindset for creatives and sensitives. It's different than what business coaches teach to linear thinkers. The stuff that works for the linear thinkers doesn't work if you're right brain and left brain or largely right brain. If you're a creative, if you're a sensitive, if you're somebody where stuff just kind of gets in, you're sensitive, you're creative. And that's one of the reasons you can be a sensitive to interior design and do what you do and love what you do, love doing what you do. So answer yes, Ma Lombardi, you are the kind of person that absolutely would benefit from the Successful Design Business Academy. And something that people have said to me about it, at me as a teacher, as a coach, and I've long known this, and my do-it-yourselfers in my design courses say the same thing. I'm very good at meeting you where you are. So I'm very good at seeing quickly where my student is, seeing what your next move is, where your next big success move is to build and build and build, which is why I have this program available that I know will work for people who are thinking of starting, getting started, or who have started and things have fallen flat for you. This is the program I wish existed when I started my business at the beginning of the meltdown, the economic meltdown of '08. So if I can forward your success and help you avoid the tears, the stress, the frustration, and the loneliness that I know I felt for several years in my business, if I can do that for even one of you, that's great payback. And I've already done it for so many women, so I want to do it for you as well. Okay, let's see if there are any other questions. Marsha's saying, so as a home stager, I can join? Yes, you betcha you can. If you are selling service packages to the public, or if you're selling product to the public, or product and service to the public, in my design business, I do both. I sell service and I also sell product. I sell furnishings and window coverings and wall coverings and so forth. And even for newer designers or designers who've been designers who have had that business model, which I think is a crappy model, where you're just working with furniture stores because you've been afraid to sell product. I'm going to show you in SBDA in the program, the 6-month program, how you can start to dip your toes into some high profit waters of selling product, but it's this type of product you sell that makes it easier for you and less stressful. And I think there are ways to collaborate with other businesses depending upon the size of your business and where you want to go. So there it is. Alrighty, so Marcia is saying, that's interesting because my husband is a retired orthodontist and they didn't teach him the business of the business when he opened his practice years ago. You know, Steve was talking to our doctor, our general practitioner. He said the exact same thing. Then in medical school, they didn't teach him a thing about running a practice. And now, you know, he had overhead and insurance. And guess what? As an interior design practice or a home stager or a window work room, you have overhead. Even if your overhead is for just you, that's overhead. And you should have insurance. Yeah, all of that stuff. So there's the basics of the business that have to be covered, and then the pipeline filling pieces of the business that have to be mastered. And then when you have the project, there has to be great systemization of your project as well. So I'm excited to open doors for you guys, see what's coming for you. All right, so I'm getting hearts and waves on that one, which is wonderful. So next week, just letting you know, we're going to be talking about how to select the right team of subcontractors as a professional interior designer. And there will be takeaway in there as well for my do-it-yourself design lovers. Throughout 2022, I'm going to try to make the topics that I cover accessible to both sides of the aisle so that our professional designers can benefit and our DIY design lovers can benefit. I know today is really about my DIY, not about my DIYers, it's about my professionals, because I love my professionals so much too. I want to take care of you guys too. So, all right, guys, so I don't think there are any other questions. So I will see you next week, 4 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, how to pick the right subcontractors as a professional interior designer or do-it-yourself design lover. All right, guys, see you then. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Donna. Thanks so much for watching. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and comment below so I know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to the Interior Design Advocates channel so you don't miss any of our great content.